16.4 million ICOS users. That includes estimated users who are in various stages of conversion to ICOS. Is that a number you feel like is good enough, or are you disappointed in some way that it's not a faster conversion rate?
Well, clearly we're happy with the progress. I mean, we added almost 1.2 million new ICOS users in the quarter. Of course, you know, we will always expect to have faster and better. And for that, it's not only us who produce the commercial effort and put the products on the market, but we need better alignment, I would say, people in public health, and also regulatory frameworks that encourage the people who smoke and they wouldn't quit to switch. And I'm hopeful, as fact of science, I hope will become more evident and prevail, that this acceleration would happen. But I have to say we're happy with the progress. We are 29% up year to date on the volume of the heated tobacco units that correspond to ICOS. And that positions us well for the future as well.
You are talking as well about a total industry decline of about 7 to 8%, but about a 200 basis point expansion in your adjusted operating income margin on an organic basis. Where is that expansion coming from, Andre?
Well, the industry decline includes, obviously, the very high confinement months we had in March, April, May. The expansion in margin is a combination of a number of factors. Clearly, the increasing contribution of the non-combustible products like ICOS in the portfolio, which is now close to 25% of the revenues, and their margins are higher than cigarettes, is a key contributor. Also, initially, we had a lot of infrastructure costs to support these products and the conversion of the consumers and the consumer journey. Now, as the infrastructure is used by more and more units, obviously the margin improves. And we made a particular effort also on focus on our SG&A during this confinement period. So I think it's all factors, both on the cost side, on the revenue side, and better mix. And I think this will continue.
Andre, your letter last month made some people's jaw drop when you said, the future in which cigarettes are obsolete is within reach. We believe cigarette sales can end within 10 to 15 years in many countries. Can you just expand on it briefly? I mean, and maybe give us a sense of which countries would come first? Well,
we have countries like Japan, for example, where the heated tobacco category and the alternative products that are all non-combustible products. I think we should remind people that combustion is the problem in cigarettes more than anything else. And the absence of combustion is the big cliff in the risk continuum, where really you are in a completely different category of risk. So I think the combination of manufacturers more and more investing in these products and putting their money where their mouth is, like we do, 70% plus of our commercial expenses are behind these products. And the right, as I said, regulatory frameworks, when, you know, governments and public health really put this in the program. I think with the right supply side measures and demand side measures, we can accelerate the switching of people who would not quit to these products and eventually phase out cigarettes. So we can discuss a number of countries that can do that. Clearly, certain countries like Southeast Asia or Africa will take more time because the journey is longer and some of these products are not available. But the important thing to retain is it takes collaboration between the companies, the public sector and the private sector to achieve this change. And what I'm saying doesn't really apply only to cigarettes and phasing them out. It applies to anything we try to achieve on this planet. So I think with the right approach from regulators and I would say in stick and carrot policy that incentivizes investment of the companies, I think we can get there. And I'm ready to discuss with any government in the world on how to get to this point. Now, in the US, clearly we have one advantage. We have already the FDA that's very clearly articulated policy where alternatives should be made available with the I would say, the right evidence package, obviously.
Right.
And our product, ICOS, that was authorized, modified risk tobacco product, is an example, has the first step. The second step is the fiscal policy that has to follow, and some other measures, and then we can accelerate there as well.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.